Hey, Shalom, my count. I want to give all praise to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahusha, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
A double honor to the apostles and those that rule well. The peace and blessings to us that keep his word. The sincerity, also the truth. Man. Come out here, of course, from the Dallas camp, we got the Alabama camp here. We in Mississippi, man. Just want to do a side lesson. Coming in the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahusha, letting people know, that there's a difference between, us and these people in the world, man. Why is that? Because we've been sanctified with the truth. Can you give me John 17:17? The Most High gave us the spirit, man. So with that spirit, man, you can tell the difference between us and the average Jake in the world, man. Go ahead, huh?
The book of St. John, chapter 17 and verse 17. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth.
So the Most High gave us this truth and he made us holy, man. You see, it's something that we shouldn't take lightly, because it was a gift that he gave us this. You know what I'm saying? I alluded to Ephesians, You say Ephesians, I want to say like 2. It's a gift. Let's at least in the mention books to relate. Yeah. This was a gift for us, man. So with this gift, we are to take it seriously, man, and also give this gift to other people by going out here on the highways and byways, speaking. You know what I'm saying? Doing our lessons. 3 sit downs minimum. You know what I'm saying? And more importantly, being a brother. You know what I'm saying? To a brother that's younger than you and a brother that's older than you, because rank is put in place for you to help that brother above you function well, and that brother below you function well, man. You see what I'm saying? We are all a body in this thing, man. Right. Alluding to Colossians, the 12th chapter. You see? We're building something, brothers. Right. What are we building? The house of David. Right. And the house of David is these men that you see before us. Okay. You see? Can you get that in Ephesians 2? I'm going to get a bird.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 2, verse 8. For by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is a gift of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahusha.
So this thing's a gift, man. This word that was bestowed to us is a gift that was given to us from the really, from the Hebrews man, from the foundation. We had an answer to life. And the answer to life is really serve the Lord according to the scriptures. If you are a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, you see? And with that gift, you know what I'm saying, we operate different from people, from those in the world. We're not those same men. We've been transformed by the renewing of our mind, according to Romans, the 12th chapter. You see, we're not walking in that same light that we were walking in. They said, can you get that Romans 12, since I quoted it? Yeah.
This book of Romans 12 and 2.
Can you start at 1? Go ahead.
12 and 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, the mercies of Yahweh, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice.
And that's what we are here doing. We are the sacrifice for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahusha. You see, by giving up our lives, come out here on the highways and byways, man. Putting time into our lessons, man, versus us spending time with our family. You see what I'm saying? Why is that? Because we was given this gift. You see?
And you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service.
That's right. So it's a reasonable service, man, that we are out here on these highways and byways, that we are teaching, that we're being brothers, man. Why is that? Because soon we're going to receive that kingdom, man. You see? And that's how we're storing up our treasures in heaven versus storing up the treasures here on this earth.
Got it.
Go ahead.
Verse 2. Yeah. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
And that's how you know that we're different, because we have been transformed. You see? We've been transformed from niggas and spicks and whatever, negative connotation that you want to put on our people. We aren't those. We aren't those people anymore, man. We've been washed by the Heavenly Father, man, and made afresh. Go ahead, brother. Mark you down, man.
God. Yeah, man. I mean, that's like the brother was saying, man. This is a gift, man. You know, and it's a gift that keeps on giving, man. Starting out with while Yahweh shot the apostles and the elders on down, man. And this gift is steady being given to brothers that's part of the elect. They're steady coming in, younger brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? And the difference when it comes to Israelites and men of the Lord, man, it's the way we carry ourselves, man. We carry ourselves in the way Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, you know what I'm saying, want us to, man, instructed us to, man, by putting off that old man, man. Right. You know, we start denying our flesh, man, the lust thereof, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not going after other men's women, man. We're not eating pork. We're not shaving, man. You know what I'm saying? Giving razor lines, man. We're being brotherly, man. You know what I'm saying? We're disconnecting from this world, man. Because as the scriptures say, you know what I'm saying, as Yahweh Shai is not of this world, we're not of this world, man. You know what I'm saying? We was bought with a price, man. And that's a big thing, man. So when you're a man of the Lord, man, you're gonna follow law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability in this flesh, man. You're gonna carry yourself with integrity, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna try to do things pleasing to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, not just being a nigga, being wicked, and doing any lustful thing that comes to you, man. Whether it may be, man, eating pork, being with other men, women, man, so on and so forth, man. And it's distinct, man. If you just look, you will see the spiritual side of brothers truly wholeheartedly doing the work of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai versus your average Jake, man, who's clueless in this world, man. They're just living until they clock run out, man. Come on, bro.
It's Romans 9:6. Not as though the word of Yahweh had taken none effect, for they are not all Israel, which are of Israel.
Come on, bro. I mean, just because you're an Israelite doesn't mean you're the elect, man. You know what I'm saying? The elect is not as your average Israelite, man. Your average Israelite is a 2/3, man. You know what I'm saying? And your elect is the first fruit, man. You know what I'm saying? That was handpicked by Yahweh Shai, man. Who's going to be doing his work, man. Who's going to wholeheartedly put the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
I got a quick one, bro.
Come on, bro.
You got it. And this is 2 Samuel 3:1. Now there was long war between the house of Saul and the house of David, but David waxed stronger and stronger, and the house of Saul waxed weaker and weaker.
Break it down, huh?
Hey, just like your listeners going into. Hey, basically, the elect is gonna move different from the 2/3, man. Why? Because hey, you've been purified by the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai.
That's right. Because the house of David had the spirit, man. David had the spirit of peace and Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Versus Saul, he dealt with the flesh, man. You see, and the Most High wasn't dealing with him because he had a faint heart. They said 2/3 of our people, they have a faint heart towards Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Conversely, the men of the elect, they want to please, they have a contrite heart and want to please the Heavenly Father, man. You see? I have a quick one too. This is Matthew 13:9. Who would have ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given.
Come. So go ahead, bro.
You know what I'm saying? These were a group of Israelites that the disciples asked him, Yahweh Shai, man. And they were referring to Israel. That's not even referring to the whole world, man.
That's right.
So, you know what I'm saying? So just even within that, it's a difference between the elect and the nation of Israel.
Okay.
You know? Because I says somebody want to be there also about who's calling to the marvelous light, 1 Peter, it says like the 4th chapter. You know, something like that chosen generation. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, you know, like guys like Nate, you know, Johanna, you have Bubble Eyes, you know, guys, you know, that sort. hey, they know they Israelites, they know the name and things of that such, but at the end of the day, it's a difference between them and our elders and apostles of Great Millstone and the sincere brothers on down, man. We pushing the word out of truth and sincerity, man. Hey, when I came into this, I used to watch those guys, man. What really notified me that these are the men of the Lord, talking about a Great Millstone, you kept seeing them going out the highways and the byways. When I saw them guys, House of David, you met so-called House of David, when they stopped pushing the word, and they was like saying that, making up excuses that why they couldn't push the word out anymore. And the apostles, they kept going, man.
Right.
So that notified me in the spirit that, hey, these are the right men I need to be following.
Right.
This is 1 Peter 2:9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light.
And marvelous light is talking about that real, true understanding of the word of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. It's that brilliant light, man. And only the ones with the minds that have Yahweh Shah's mind are going to be the ones that accept it.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 37. This is going back to what the elder said about he was watching these other camps, you know what I'm saying? But we were watching Great Millstone, and this is separation between men who just claim that they're Israelites and men that really are of the hopefully elect. All right, this Ezekiel 37 and verse 9. Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say unto the wind, thus saith the Lord power.
And when you come out here on the highways and the byways, this is what we're doing, man. Hey, we're prophesying to the wind. And then the Most High, he's going to allocate that word to whomever he wants to receive it, man.
Right. Word should not go out void.
That's right. So it don't matter if you got 50 people in front of you or no people in front of you. The elect is going to receive that video.
If you only got one view or 1,000 views, man.
It says, of a man, and say to the wind, thus saith the Lord power, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon the slain that they may live.
And breathe upon the slain. How's the Most High breathing? The Rakah, the Holy Spirit, man. All right, who are the slain? The slain are the Israelites that don't know they're Israelites. All right, and you can also equate that with Ezekiel 37 chapter. The valley of the dry bones. When our people are spread throughout the four corners of the world, that's why you have to have the internet's involvement.
And just back to Ezekiel. All right, the difference is we have the inspiration of the Most High, which is the breath. The rest of you guys just got the skin, man. You might know that you're an Israelite, but you don't have the inspiration. That's why the apostles and the elders, all right, just like Ephesians 11 says, all right, give double honors to the ones who kept the faith, roughly paraphrased. The apostles and the elders kept the faith. All right, that's why we are here. All right, because they had the inspiration of the Most High, which is the breath, to keep content, to continue, and not just the skin.
Yeah, man. That's why scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing, my sheep hear my voice and they follow me, man. You know what I'm saying? When this word comes out, man, when you run across this word, man, and if the Lord is dealing with you, man, that word grabs you, man. You know what I'm saying? It takes hold of you. And you can't shake it, man. You just want to continue to be fulfilled with that word, man. You want to continue just get in depth with it. You want it to keep just coming to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like a hunger, man. Because you've been looking for something, and through the Spirit, you found it, man. You just want to keep searching out to get all the understanding, man. You know what I'm saying? It brings you closer to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference between men of the Lord, your average Jay walking the street, and these Christians, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a complete difference, man. Because you can't reach the masses within a harlot house, man. When you seeing the same people every Sunday, man, you're not spreading the word, man. We supposed to go out to the highways and hedges, man, the concord places, where people are constantly in motion, man, going to and fro, man, to hear this word. That's the way, you know what I'm saying, they're going to either hear or forbear, man. But if you sitting up in the church, your word is just hitting the walls, man. It's not going nowhere, man. It is death, man. At the end of the day, it's death in them churches, man. You know what I'm saying? The men of the Lord, man, the Lord said he did not dwell in houses built with hands, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man. So you're not going to get the Spirit of the Lord, man. You're not going to be like, You're not going to be grabbed by the word of Yahweh Shem outside going to these churches, man. It's not going to happen, man.
St. John chapter 10 and verse 27, my sheep hear my voice,
Right.
and I know them, and they follow me.
Who are the sheep, man? The sheep is the elect, man. And the voice that we hear is Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, man. And when you hear that voice, man, you're going to follow it, man. You're going to be engulfed in that word, man. And you're going to continue to follow, man. You're going to continue to follow. You're going to do the work. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go to highways and byways. You're going to put the old man off. You're going to carry yourself with integrity, man. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, you're going to, because when you get in this truth, man, and when this word take hold of you, you're going to firstly fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And you're going to know if you don't do right, he's going to destroy you, man. So that fear is going to make you walk right, man. You're going to put off that old man. You're going to deny your bodily flesh, you know what I'm saying, that it lusts for, and you're going to do the work, man.
That's right. And the other groups don't have the fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And you can tell by the actions. That's why the scriptures say you should know them by their fruits.
Right.
We see a little words in Matthew the 7th chapter, man. You see what I'm saying? When we come out here, you know, the highways and byways are we're constantly putting up lessons. We understand that it's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the Heavenly Father.
That's right.
You know, and so with that understanding, we're galvanized to do the work. But you know, we have the other groups that coming in with a very self-righteous, self-righteous mindset. Like they know that the Lord is dealing with them, man. As I'm speaking, I'm thinking about IUIC. You see, they know that the Lord is dealing with them, man, and that structure how they're doing things. You see, but the Most High is going to reveal to a lot of people in that congregation. The Most High is not dealing with that, man, because they're making merchandise of the word out of the word of the Heavenly Father, man.
And then the brother just brought out a precept of how the sheep follows Yahweh Shai. You know, yeah, he hears his voice. Revelation 14:4. These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins.
Yeah. Now, are they literally virgins there? No. What is that talking about, man? Well, that's talking about people who stayed away from these false philosophies, man. And to prove that, go to Revelations 19:7. Man. Revelation 19:7, man.
Strange women. Man.
Yep. They stayed away from those strange women.
This is Revelation 19, verse 7. Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife has made herself ready.
That's right. Who is that? We are making ourselves ready for to be received by the Heavenly Father, man. See, we are those wise virgins. Allude to Matthew the 25th chapter, man. Let's jump to that real quick. You know what I'm saying? This is to put it all together. Matthew the 25th chapter, man. Because we are those virgins, those wise that had the oil. And what is that oil? Well, that oil is the truth, man. That's why it says in what's that? 1 John 2:21. You have an unction to know all things. You look at that word unction, it goes to the word Krishma, which means anointing. You see, and we are anointed with that oil to know all things. Go ahead.
The book of St. Matthew 25 and verse 1, then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom.
That's right.
And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish.
That's right. So we are the ones that kept the oil. Lord willing, we're the ones that have the oil. You see? You see? And with that oil, what are we doing? Well, we letting our light shine.
That's right.
Go ahead.
They, verse 3, Matthew 25 and 3, they that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps.
That's right. So the wise took their oil, you know what I'm saying, with their lamps, man. Why? So they can see. They can see the bridegroom coming. That's why the scriptures say, if you read down in the Revelation 19, if you read down in verse 10, what does it go into? Well, it says that the spirit of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy, man. You see? And that's how you know who has the light and who doesn't. You see?
God. You.
You see what I'm saying? You know? Y'all go ahead.
This is back in Revelation 14 and 4. For the states, these are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High and to the Lamb.
It was bought back. You see? It was bought back by Yahweh Shah, man. You know? To be the first fruit of the kingdom of heaven. That's only for the elect man. And those elect men are going to have a particular doctrine. You see? But it says that in Second Peter 1 and 20, that the scriptures aren't given up to private interpretation. You see? So there's a particular way in which these scriptures are supposed to be broken down. And it's not given to everybody, man. You see? And by the fruits, you should know who has the correct breakdown. You see? Can we get that in Matthew 7? You got something?
And in 2 Timothy 1 and 9, who have saved us and called us with a holy calling, not according to our works, but according to his own purpose and grace, which was given us in Yahweh Shah before the world began.
That's right. So before the world began, he had certain souls that he had ordained to be righteous. Lord willing, we are those men. You see?
That's how we saying, that's how Yahweh Shah, when he called us and met men, his, he said, now brothers, you are friends, man. Like, he knew you in previous lives. Mainly going back to the spiritual realm, you know what I'm saying? Because he pretty much, he had Yahweh man picked, you know what I'm saying? The elect for Yahweh Shah, man. Those hand-picked men, that's why Yahweh Shah know his fruit, man.
We said before, work back for him when you was before you was in the belly. I knew thee, you know.
This book of St. Matthew 7, I'm going to start at verse 15. Beware of false prophets.
Right.
It says, which come to you in sheep's clothing.
Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep clothing, man. And you have a lot of people out there who profess to be Israelites, but they're coming in in fact, false prophets, man. You see, they're coming with all these hidden agendas. You know, I did sit down like 2 days ago. You have a guy out there that has a mega church, but he called he's a Hebrew. You see, but he's only calling for the so-called Africans, man, and that's off because the tribe, the nation of Israel consists of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And also having conferences and things of that nature, man. You have to pay for those conferences. You see? You have to pay, what, $35 for admission and all that? We ain't supposed to be doing that crap with the Heavenly Father's word, man.
God. Scripture say, come eat, drink without money.
Right. It said Proverbs 23 and 23. Buy the truth and sell it not. Can we grab that right quick? Boom. And then continue, man, brother. Slide.
It says, but inwardly they are raving wolves.
That's right.
Verse 16, ye shall know them by their fruits.
You're going to know them by their fruits. So you got guys out there that's trying to make merchandise out of the Heavenly Father's word. They're not coming in the right light. Was they talk about that in in Peter's? They will make merchandise of it. Peter's like 1 or 2. I forget what it is. So grab that. Go ahead, grab that scripture. You got that in Proverbs 23 and 23. Real quick.
This is Proverbs 23, verse 23. Buy the truth and sell it not. Also wisdom and instructions and understanding.
So you're supposed to buy the truth and sell it not. You're supposed to be charging people for breakdowns and things like that nature, which back in the day, Nate was doing that. When I first started watching Nate back in the day, you know what I'm saying? You had to, he would have it a whole breakdown to the end. And then you had that one more, and it cut right out. You know what I'm talking about? One more. Go to this page.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or Hebrew starter kit. You know what I'm saying? We got next t-shirts. The Habasha was a black terrorist t-shirts or black extremist t-shirts and shit, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Buying and selling on a Pesach. You know what I'm saying? The Passover. You're not supposed to be doing that, man. But we know all these are indicators of somebody who doesn't have a light, doesn't have the understanding of how Allah should shine. You see, again, you're going to know them by their fruits. And what is that saying? Well, that's letting you know that they don't have a true understanding of Heavenly Father. There's a difference between us and them. Go ahead.
It says, do men gather grapes of thorns or figs or thistles? Verse 17, even so every good tree bringeth forth good fruit.
That's right.
But a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit.
That's right. So you're planting, if you are engaged in husbandry, and you have a fig tree, and that fig tree is yielding nothing but bristles and briars and things like that. What are you going to do to that tree? You're going to cut it down and use it as firewood. And that's what the Most High is going to do to these false prophets who come down and use them as firewood. They're going to be destroyed.
That's right.
You see? Because they weren't coming under the true doctrine. They weren't humbling themselves. They weren't coming under the banner as a servant. But they was doing it for good lucre's sake. Go ahead, my brother.
It says, every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire.
That's right. It's hewn down and cast into the fire, man. That's right. And that's what you're going to see happen to a lot of these people who profess to be prophets of Yahweh by Shemir Shabbat. In fact, you know what I'm saying, wicked Negroes, man. Go ahead.
This is 2 Peter 3. And through covetousness shall they with vain words make merchandise of you.
That's right. Can you go to the one? Starting one. Look at it. No. Sorry. Verse.
This is 2 Peter 2:1. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies.
That's right. So they go subtly, you know what I'm saying, or craftily bring in all these heresies, man. The mark of the beast is 666 white men. The mark of the beast is an embargo. We don't know what that mark of the beast is. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can be saved. Okay? You know, it's okay to have a joyous Passover, to do it big on Passover. You know, they're bringing all these different false teachings in. Why is that? Because they're trying to get paid, man. And it's gonna bring it out.
Okay, back into the scripture. Even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that brought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction.
That's right. So they're gonna be destroyed for that. Go ahead.
And many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of.
So the truth is being evil spoken of because you have all these niggas out here, man. Case in point, look at guys that were in the comfort camp. You know, now you have a group of them that became scoffers. I forget the name of the group, but they're atheists now, man. You know, the company gonna have to pay for that, man. You know, by being a damn dictator in his congregation, stealing from the people, man. You know, making them pay horrendous tithes and shit like that. Most High's not dealing with that, man. And that's why the Most High had to where he's as a Fed case for him, man. The Most High willing, he get fair time, man. So he had to do that time day for day. You know, and good for him.
That's right.
Because of him, you got people out there that don't acknowledge that there's a higher power anymore, man. That's wicked, man. You know? Go ahead now.
Verse 3, and through covetousness shall they with feigned words make merchandise of you.
If you look up that word fame, it means fake or false words, man. And that's what these pastors do, whether it be somebody that cripple dollar, giving these inspirational speeches, you know, telling you the reason why you know, you don't have that new car because you don't know how awesome you are. You know, the Most High is your friend, and He wants you to have that new Lexus. All you have to do is tithe more, invest in His house. You know what I'm saying? You got IUIC on social media. They are basically soliciting women. Hey, brother, or hey, sister, tell them who you are.
Yeah.
You know, soliciting these women, trying to bring, you know, so they can make get more members. You know, all types of wickedness, man. All those are feigned words that they use to basically control our people, encapsulate our people, man, so they can get money. Go ahead.
Words make merchandise of you, whose judgment now of a long time lingereth not, and their damnation slumbereth not.
That's right. So they make merchandise of us, man. But what other people? Excuse me. You know, what is that? What is merchandise? It's a good that you buy and sell to get money. Monetizing their videos. You see, music videos. You know, that's all that is marketing scheme.
And this is Mark 11 and 12. And on the morrow, when they were come from Bethany, he was hungry. And seeing a fig tree afar off having leaves, he came, if happily he might find anything thereon. And when he came to it, he found nothing but leaves, for the time of figs was not yet. And Yahushua answered and said unto it, no man eat fruits of thee hereafter forever. And his disciples heard it.
So the Most High cursed that fig tree. That was symbolic, man. You know, because the people, you know, in some cases, all the trees, man. Right. You know, what's say? He said that in Luke. He says, "I see people standing as trees."
What was one Mark 8:40?
There's one in Luke that says that too.
Okay.
It says that because Yahushua healed a young man.
Mm-hmm.
He said he was blind.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "I see people standing as trees." You got it out? Go ahead.
We'll start at Luke 21:27. And then they shall see the Son of Man come in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. And he spake to them a parable. Behold, the fig tree and all the trees. When they now shoot forth, you shall see, know of your own selves that summer is now at hand. So likewise, when you see these things come to pass, know ye that the kingdom of the Most High is not at hand. Verily, I say unto you, this generation shall not pass away till all be fulfilled. And it says, and he spake to them a parable, behold, the fig tree and all the trees, when they now shoot forth, ye see and know in your own selves that summer is now at hand. So likewise ye, when you see these things come to pass, know ye that the kingdom of the Most High is not at hand. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass away till all be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. Take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that they come upon you unawares.
That's right. So the men of the Lord, they're going to be locked into the will of Yahweh Shah. They're not going to be given over to the pleasures of this world. Man. You see, and these other camps, that's what they push. Oh, it's okay to be a family Israelite. You know, which we're not saying that you can't enjoy your family here, right. But the underlying reason why you're here, you know what I'm saying, it is true, is to serve Yahweh by Shemi Shah, man.
Right, bro.
Not to, get your wife that new car or that new big house. Not saying that you cannot do that. You see, but it's all about putting him first. It's all about intent, man. And these other camps, if you will, their intent is to really just flourish here in America, man. We're telling our people to take our minds out of this place, not get comfortable here. Again, there's a difference. You should know by their fruits. Go ahead.
Back to Elder. This is Luke chapter 14 and 26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brother and sister, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
That word hate, look it up. It means a strong dislike. Difference. You know what I'm saying? Does that mean you have to go and cuss your girl out? I can't stand you, mother effer. Get out of it. No, what is that saying? The Most High used an extreme example to say you have to put me first.
Yes.
That was an extreme example. You have to put me first. You have to put Yahweh by Shemi outside first before anybody and anything. Any other days, any other churches, if you will, whether it be people who know they're Israelites or people in the world, they're not putting the Lord first. They're putting the building first. You see, they're putting these different various events first. But they're not putting the will of the Heavenly Father first, man. Go ahead, Al.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the whole conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments, right. For this is the whole duty of man.
And that's what we tell our people out here. That's why we come out here and profess his word. Majority of the time we come out here on the highways and byways, what are we doing? We're prophesying and we're rebuking our people, telling them to get right before the judgment of the Heavenly Father. Right. You see what I'm saying? What's that? Isaiah 58? Cry aloud and spare not. That's what the Most High told us to do. He has made us watchmen for his nation.
That's right.
So quick.
Go ahead.
Mark 8:24. And he looked up and said, I see men as trees walking.
That's it. That's the one, brother. The water, bro. Yep. Because Yahweh healed him. He said, I see as men as trees walking, man. When Adam and Eve was hiding amongst the trees. Was that actual trees? No, that were people. You see? Those were people, man. You know, so just like going back to what we brought about the fig tree. That fig tree that yielded bad fruit, which is symbolic for a person. You see, that particular fig tree, a person, okay, that's doing all these bad things outside of the Heavenly Father, what's going to happen to him? It's going to be destroyed.
One more, yeah. And this is Daniel 6:3. Then this Daniel was preferred above the presidents and princes because an excellent spirit was in him, and the king thought to set him over the whole realm. And when you go into that term excellent in the Hebrew, it's Strong's H3493, Yathayar, and it means preeminent, extraordinary. Why? Because he has the Holy Spirit. And that's the same thing that separates us, Lord willing, with a hopeful elect from these other Israelites. All right? And even when you look into the term preeminent, it means superior.
Yep.
The book of Galatians chapter 6 and verse 16. And as many as walk according to this rule, peace be on them and mercy unto the Israel of the Most High.
And that's good. And that's going to these men with this excellent spirit, because they're different from regular Israelites.
They're going to receive that mercy.
They're going to receive that mercy. So when we say through the Spirit, we're above you. I mean, hey, it's scripture. You know what they say on there? Hey, that's scripture. That's scripture. You know?
Yeah.
We can finish off on that one, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Radash.
Double honors to the apostle nails that rule well, and peace and blessing to us. I think it's keeping the word sincerely, truth, Shalom.
Shalom.